you know, the biggest difference is when you're playing the national team basketball, you're playing like the best players from each country. But what this Euro camp does is it takes the best players from all the European countries, like the top 3 players from Slovenia, France, Italy, Spain, and puts them on one team, which makes it like a super team, you know? Like when we play Slovenia and under 18s, it's like, yeah, they got like 3 really, really good players, but then, you know, there's some players on the team that like aren't at that highest level. But you know, when you play here, every single player is at that basically like high major Division I level. So I think that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, I think it was hard for him to get in the game. He's got some talent, but I think just his strength. Defensively it was hard. He just needs to keep working and especially get stronger. I think that's the biggest key for him is to be able to hold off his man and get a lot stronger. Kenny, I think I saw great progression over the last 3 days. His best day was obviously the last day. Made some shots, was able to show he can get out in transition and finish at the rim. Had some good rebounds. So yeah, he definitely made some progress, and if he keeps working, I can see him being a real player.
So, Kenny and Nato, was a tough camp for them. They were some of the youngest players, and on their 3rd day, which is the mantra of the camp, to get better every day, they had their best day on the 3rd day. So now they have to go home and take the things that they learned and continue to work on them and continue to improve and get better, and hopefully they'll come back next year.
キャンプ全体通して抜こうと思ったら抜けたし、ピックも呼んだらその何かが生まれて、この中でも戦いできるって思えたので、それは自分の自信にもなりました。その自分の悪い点も多く見つけられたので、自分に必要なものとか気づけたし、やっぱりこの中でやるっていうのはもう本当に体を大きくしないといけないっていうのが改めて分かったし、もう本当に一生に一回の経験をさせてもらったので、そこにすごい感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。
I think the hardest part for me was just accepting my role on the team. I had like some expectations for myself to play more and score more, and that didn't happen. So I think that was like the hardest part for me, was just trying to like do my best with the little minutes I had. I wouldn't say I'm like super good at one particular thing in the game. Just showed like my defense was good, especially at this camp. So I think in the last game, in that 4th quarter, like I came out and I was just like, I have nothing to lose. Like I'm just gonna go try to make something happen. And then I actually played more than I usually did. So I wish I could have done that from the first game.
You need to be always working and thinking that you're going to have an extra chance, and working to, face your challenge and win your challenge. I kept doing, and then I was lucky enough to win a few EuroLeagues afterwards. But again, you cannot give up if you have some negative happenings in your life, or not a great show up in one event or another. Stay consistent. Work on your game all the time.
もちろんプロでやりたいっていうのも変わんないし、ハウエットナオトっていう選手の、最高な選手に なれたらなって。
Hopefully in the NBA, if not, like at least playing in the summer league and getting some draft workouts in, and hopefully getting either played in the 2028 Olympics or we'll be getting ready for the 2032 Olympics.